Orel Hershiser, 204 career victories. And he set a major league record in 1988. He pitched 59 consecutive scoreless innings, a record that broke Don Drysdale's 58 and two-thirds innings. Ken Arjun here, Vista, California. I'm looking at Wednesday, March 4th, 2026. Orel Hershiser Hall of Fame. He's not in. He hasn't gotten the votes from the Veterans Committee or the writers. 576 career winning percentage, 3.48 career ERA. He got into 510 games, completed 68. Shutouts, 25. 3,130 innings, and he had 2,014 career strikeouts. Pitched for 18 years. Pitched for the Dodgers, Cleveland, San Francisco, the Mets. Why did he leave the Dodgers? Should have stuck with them his entire career. Why go to Cleveland, of all places? Hall of Fame? Well, let's look at his season-by-season win totals. 1983, he's 24 years old, gets into 8 games, no wins. 84, 11 wins. 85, 19 wins, good year. 86, 14 wins. 87, 16 wins. But in 1988, he breaks out. 23 and 8. 8 shutouts. 267 innings pitched. That led the league. 8 shutouts led the league. That was the 59 consecutive scoreless innings. 89, 15 wins. 1990, 1 win. What happened that year? 4 games. Must have been injured. 91, 7 wins. 92, 10. See, the second half of his career, he didn't get another 20-win season. He had a 19-win and a 23-win. But then the second half, not as productive. 92, 10 wins, 93, 12, 94, 6, 95, 16, good year. 96, 15 wins, 97, 14 wins, 98, 11 wins, 99, 13 wins, and then 2001 win. So he ends up with 204 wins. Hall of Fame? Not quite enough stats. The 204 wins, I like it. He passed the 200 win mark. But only 68 complete games. Should have been more. Should have been over 100. He got the 2,000 strikeouts. I like that. But I don't see his inning total, his high was 267, and then his high in strikeouts was 190. He had that stellar 1988 season. Let's look what happened. When he got into the postseason, the Dodgers won the 1988 World Series because of him. In that series, here's what he did. He won a game in the National League Championship Series against the Mets. He won a game. The Dodgers won the series 4-3. So they get into the World Series. They play Oakland. He pitched in 2 games and won both of them. And you know what he did in those? He did 18 innings and gave up 2 runs in 18 innings. He had a shutout in one of them. So they win the World Series. And, let's see. I'm going to go to awards. You know what happened in the awards? 1988, he wins the Cy Young Award. Okay, 23 and 8. Then, in 1988, he wins the National League Championship Series MVP. and he wins the World Series MVP. So 3 distinguished awards in that 1988 season. He just put it all together. Shutout innings, winning games, 23, and then he wins in the World Series. But when it came time for the Hall of Fame voting, he got 11%, and then he got 4%. And the veterans, they didn't even vote. So is Orel Hershiser, would you put him into the Baseball Hall of Fame based on 59 consecutive scoreless innings and those Cy Young Award winner, one, and 2 MVPs in the postseason, one in the championship series and one in the World Series? Is that enough? Or do you need more accomplishments in baseball history for a Baseball Hall of Fame? That is really tough. If you ask me, I think he just fell short on more wins. He started off late at age 24 and pitched until 41. If he had had maybe up to about 250 wins and maybe 200 and maybe 2,500 strikeouts, he had 25 shutouts. If he had gotten more shutouts and if he had gotten more complete games. Those factors, then you can look at Hall of Fame. Only one 20-win season. The second half of his career, he couldn't quite match those 20 wins again, 20-plus wins. So he fell short on those stats. But that 1988 season is a season to remember. You got to give him props for that. What a year. If he had duplicated more years like that, put him in the Hall of Fame, but he fell short. But good pitcher for the Dodgers. Should have stayed with the Dodgers his entire career. Why he went to Cleveland, San Francisco, and New York Mets, why you do that? I like pitchers who stay with their same team their entire career. Example, Clayton Kershaw, Dodgers all the way through. He's headed for the Hall of Fame. All right, we're done with Orel Hershiser, interesting guy in baseball history. Who's next? Al Orth. Al Orth. O-R-T-H. Orth? 204 wins. I'll look at his career next. I'm out.